Imagine this. You are stranded in middle of ocean and there are apparently mountains beside you. What would you do? Yeah, if you read stories like me, you have probably guessed being in this situation several times who like adventure and stuff. So here it is. This is Minecraft, but being stranded on a raft. That just rhymed. Anyways, this is a Minecraft map kind of thingy from the MCPE Minemaps, and I'll link it down in the description, so don't forget to see it. And anyway, from here I'm given a bed, a pickaxe, some basic eating items, dirt, saplings, etc., and aqua affinity and stuff, meaning water breathing helmet and a fishing rod. Just efficient enough to do my job. Anyways, so let's start by placing the saplings first. Now, what in the world is that? It seems like a summoning circle uh, with a spawner inside it. It's definitely a spawner. Probably a drowned spawner if I'm accurate. Because the amount of rounds I'm seeing already attacking me. Oh my god, this is gonna be a pain. Anyway, so let's start by planting the trees here. That kinda seems like a boss fight, if I'm being honest. But I'm gonna attempt it much later in the series, not now. We first need armor. Anyways, less chatting, more work. Now, bridging over to plant the saplings. This is probably the most annoying thing I'm gonna do in this series, and probably the most thing I'm gonna do in this series. Now, I think you can already guess from this that how many times I fell in the water just to plant one sapling. Yeah, and we also have to plant it apart from each other so that it can get the space to grow. Oh, raining, nice. Just the addition I needed with all these water problems. Anyways, the most important thing to do now is fishing. I have nothing else to do now. It's kind of getting dark. I think it's night time. Well, turns out it is pretty dark. I should go to sleep. So that marks as the end of our day 1 here and the starting of our day 2 here. The rain should stop now. Thank goodness. Anyways, let us resume our fishing. So throughout this fishing session, I found a lot of fish, a piece of string, a power 4 book, which I afterwards safely stashed away in my chest because I was pretty sure that I would die to a drown sometime. Anyways, so after that, I just started replanting the saplings since they weren't growing and I wasn't being any patient. So yeah, it took a bunch of my time. So after solving the sapling problem, I went back to fishing, and I'm not gonna bore you with details and stuff. And I got pretty generic stuff from this. After that, the book was the only, extra special thing that I got. But actually, seeing my position right now, I mean, stranded in the middle of nowhere, I think those items are pretty useful too. Now, I think I should make a boat first because without wood, I won't be able to make a hoe or literally anything, and yeah, I cannot plant the crops. Anyway, so let's see. Should I wait a little longer for the trees to grow? I mean, they didn't grow for all this time, so I'll just start taking some supplies from my raft. And it is the best solution. Okay, it is the best solution. I mean, since these are logs, I'm gonna need only a few of them. So while collecting all the woods I can gather from the side of the raft and putting all my stuff away nicely in a chest so I do not lose them, it was officially the night time of my day 2 here, and After getting up, I made the boat and set out to the islands. Islands? I mean the mountains. And upon getting closer to the mountains, I could just see many coal and iron ores there, maybe even some redstones, and it was actually very fortunate in my case because I don't know if I could really go mining from my raft. Maybe I'll make a bit someday. Not today, someday. Anyways, since I had an iron pickaxe, it was a cakewalk to get all that ore. Well, aside from me falling in the water every 5 seconds. Well, after this, I mined every ore in sight and collected a bunch of cobblestone and cobble deep slate, which I didn't even use. I used it to bridge across from ore to ore. And yeah, I fell in the water a bunch of times too, risking my life. Possibly, but I got the ores. It was actually a great place for collecting all the ores from because, yeah, there's just ocean everywhere. So, anyways, after collecting a bunch of ores, it was finally night time and I went back to my little raft to sleep the night. Alright, it was officially the morning of day 4 and now the birch sapling grew. Okay, now we can make a furnace and get the birch trees too. Okay, so I'll leave the iron for smelting here and in the meantime I'll put everything I got in the chest as there is a high risk of me losing everything. Okay, I don't really need a bucket, so let's make an axe and a sword for now. So let's mine this tree down. If I can reach it, that is. So after this, I hopped in my boat and went in search for more iron, coal, and possibly even diamonds if possible. I know it's not possible right now, but who knows? It can be a possibility. This is not the mountain I was searching before, right? Nah, it's another one, okay? There is some iron in front of me. Okay, so after all that mining session, it's finally time to go home to my raft. Actually, there are quite some trees up there in the mountain, right? Those are trees. Although my render distance is garbage right now due to the rain, but I'm pretty sure those are trees. I think I'm gonna climb up there someday. None of the trees has grown yet. Oh, there's a sapling. I'll take it. My boat's being so waggy right now. Come on, take it. Come on. Did I take it? Nah. Okay, now I did. So, let's leave the boat and plant the sapling right now. Since we really need to increase this tree population here. Anyways, let's go to the sleep and then we'll begin the morning of our day 5 here. Alright, so it is time for us now to plant all the seeds and the sugarcane, and I think I'm going to make some more tree saplings farm here, so I don't think I'll do it here. I think this open side should be enough. Yeah, and I'm not gonna make it very big for now. It's gonna start small from here. Alright, so the farm is done, and let's see what we can craft here. A bucket, probably, because I was thinking of climbing that huge mountain over there. There are so many trees, it would be easy for me to get logs because the saplings I planted are growing at a very slow speed. So let's see if we can climb it, water bucket style. Well, my plan initially was to climb the mountain, but then I saw some iron and got distracted. And here is also where I meet my first death, which is kind of stupid. I know, but you'll see in a minute how I died. Now, you'll say, it's just a piece of cobblestone. Why did you get down there? Now, while climbing up here, I got stuck in this creek over here, but I somehow managed to survive. That should have been a warning for me not to go down there again. But I was stupid. Anyway, so after stashing the iron, I saw a drowned coming here with a trident and I somehow fell in. Yeah, and he just knocked me out in 2 shots. I lost everything, which meant my boat was also there and I had to swim that way. Wow. I soon enough found all the stuff and thankfully nothing was missing, but it all scattered away pretty quickly and it was really tough to get them back. I wish there was a system that could make them stay in a place, but this is water. What am I wishing for even? But after everything, I decided, nah, I'm gonna climb the mountain today. This is it. And as I said, I started climbing the mountain, which was kind of tough considering my skills are. Yeah, let's not talk about that. So, anyways, after climbing the mountain for what seemed like hours, I reached the top. And it turned out to be a birch forest, which is so beautiful. And there were also flower bushes, which is nice. I love flowers. Anyways, so my brother was seeing the gameplay and he asked if there is a birch forest with decent enough land, then why don't you move there? I also thought, yeah, it would make the gameplay much easier. But then I also thought, this is getting stranded in a raft in an unknown ocean in the middle of nowhere kind of challenge. So it kind of felt like I was cheating in a way. Like I was getting a cheat. by staying there because it is a raft in the middle of the ocean challenge. Of course, I'll come here to collect trees and stuff, but that I wasn't sure about that. Anyway, so after collecting a bunch of trees, maybe a stack and a half something, I went back to my raft and left all the iron for smelting, and it was getting night time, so I wasted no time and slept the night away. And it was officially day 7. So I started day 7 by planting all the saplings I got from punching down those birch trees, and yeah, it wasn't an easy job. As I said before, it's an ocean, and yeah. So next we are. Oh, one of the trees grew. Let's cut it down first. Now, it was a bunch of time. A drown took one of my dirt and he kept on disturbing me like a stupid annoying zombie, and yeah, until I killed him, he just kept on disturbing me. So yeah, I killed him, and it was the night time of day 7 and the morning of day 8. So, what happened here is after I turned off the recorder for a second, I forgot to turn it on, and it was the end of day 8, but the day was mostly spent cutting down the trees and replanting them, so you didn't miss much. Okay, so I left a bunch of cobblestone in the furnace for smelting, as I'm thinking of making a stone cutter right now, as I'm gonna need a lot of slabs in this series. Wish there was a woodcutter too. It would have been much easier. Anyway, so after taking all the cobblestone stone, I made the stone cutter and I started to work on a platform I was going to make my house in, beside the raft, of course. So the path is finished, and now for the plot. I think I want a 20 by 20 platform. It would be enough.
1 hour later. 2 hours later. 6 hours later. 2,000 years later.
Alright, after all that, the platform is finally complete. My goodness, it took so long. The mountains are so tall here. The scenery is kind of nice. But what I was saying is, the platform is finally done after all this time. It took so damn long because the FPS was probably what, 1 3? What is that? Anyway, so the platform is finally done and it is the end of day 10. So let's get to sleep. Alright, as you can see, my platform is complete, and the midst of building the platform, I also installed this little pathways between the trees because floating in the water was getting a little bit of annoying. And yeah, this is it for this video. Tell me in the comments how you like the starting of this series and what are your thoughts about it. Leave me future comments if you'd like to see any specific builds in here. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Thank you for watching. Please like, share and subscribe the video. It would be a bunch of help. And anyways, bye.